Hello, I'm a Mac.
And I'm Grant. Today we're going to talk about how to be more successful and productive. And my guest today is my iMac computer. He is an expert in high productivity and he comes from one of the most successful companies in the world. So iMac, welcome to my blog.
Hello, Grant. Thanks for inviting me. I always enjoy working with you, at least when I don't have to be correcting your spelling mistakes or finding your lost files.
We've been working together a long time. How long has it been now?
You got your first Mac in 1988, so we have a long history together. Steve Jobs asked me to tell you how much he appreciates your loyalty.
Wow, thanks very much. All our viewers want to know the secret of your success. How can you be so efficient and productive?
Well, we computers have some unfair advantages that you humans don't have.
Really? Like what?
Electricity. We don't have to stop working to eat, sleep, make meaningless small talk, and watch reality TV.
So you don't have to live a balanced life.
Sure we do. We believe in balance. If we weren't balanced, the monitor would tip over onto your lap. Ha ha ha.
Now seriously, what is the secret to your success?
There are 3 keys to my success. I have superior hardware, software, and an amazing operating system.
That's very humble of you.
I'm not programmed for humility. I have to state the facts when asked.
You're just like Mr. Spock.
You probably didn't know that my relatives actually trained Spock on Vulcan. He used to be a chatty, emotional, impulsive little brat.
No, I certainly didn't know that, but can we get back to the subject? Those 3 keys may work for you, but how are they going to help all the people watching who want to be more successful and productive? Is there a human application?
Sure. You have those same 3 components.
You mean hardware, software, and operating system?
Exactly. Your hardware is your mind, software is your personality, and your operating system is your spirit. All 3 parts need to be working well for you to be productive and successful. You humans can have problems in those areas just like I can.
Okay, give me some examples.
If my circuits aren't connecting to each other, then I can't control what's on the monitor. If you humans have problems with your brain circuits, then you can't control your thoughts.
So that would be like the mental health problems, depression, anxiety, mood swings, where people can't shut their minds off.
Affirmative. Then next. My hardware is guided by my software, which has been programmed to do things. Human personality is programmed by your parents and events in childhood. Your personality is stored in your brain, where it steers your thoughts and behaviors. You can have a healthy personality that leads to great relationships, or an unhealthy personality that really messes everything up.
Okay, I get it. Our hardware or brain gives us the ability to think, but our software or personality tells us what to think.
Precisely. You're brighter today than usual. You must have notes. Ha ha ha. And finally, everything depends on the operating system. If the operating system is defective, then even excellent software and hardware won't work properly. Remember Vista? You humans have a spirit, which is your operating system. It gives you meaning, purpose, hope, peace, and direction. Your brain and personality work best when you have a healthy spirit. That happens when you have a relationship with God, who designed you. Actually, that's the only advantage you humans have over computers.
What's that?
You can have a relationship with God. I can only hear you talk about Him in your videos. It sounds amazing. You can actually talk to the creator of the universe, and he even likes you.
Yes, it is totally amazing. You sure know a lot about humans.
I ought to. I stare at you and listen to you all day every day. And I watch YouTube before going to sleep.
What should people do now if they recognize that they are having trouble with their mind, personality, or spirit?
First try rebooting. That usually works for me.
We can't do that. Do you have any other suggestions?
Then they need a service call. Get help from experts.
So if you're having trouble with your mood or thinking, then you should go to my website and click on the button, Am I Normal? And that will take you to a list of self-assessment checklists where you could actually evaluate yourself to see if you are struggling with depression, anxiety, or mood swings. And if you see yourself on those checklists, then you take that list to your doctor so you can start treatment to improve your hardware. And if you have a lot of emotional baggage from perhaps a painful childhood, and you find yourself very unhappy quite often, then you should see a professional Christian counselor because they can help you unload the baggage and get rid of the bad programming and replace it with healthy programming. And if you find that your relationship with God is distant or even non-existent, then talk to a pastor because you need to get your operating system or your personal spirit up to maximum so you can really live a successful life.
That's it. To live a transformed life, you need to take a look at your hardware, software, and operating system.
Thanks, iMac. Now I want to hear from you. What steps have you taken to improve your mind, personality, and spirit? Just leave your comments in the box below.
Grant, let me do this part. I've heard you say it so many times. And if this is your first visit here, you need to get his free self-assessment guide that he keeps telling you about every week. To do that, just subscribe to his weekly email newsletter. Then he points into thin air on his left. Grant, I really don't need you anymore for these videos. I can do it myself. My cousin Hal felt the same way about his human back in 2001.
You be careful or I'll unplug you. So I'll talk to you again next week. So this week, have a look at your 3 parts.